Good morning, guys. My name is Phil. Welcome back to Miranda Detailing. So in today's episode, we have a maintenance wash on a vehicle that we ceramic coated with crystal serum light. So guys, I'm in the detail lounge this morning and it is cold outside. So we had our first frost. The good thing is, here in Virginia, we don't get cold days and winter like this often. So we'll have a couple of days or maybe a week of cold weather, and then the next week it shifts back to warmer weather. It's just kind of a weird, tossing back and forth of the weather. At least we don't have winters like we're used to up in the north. When I say north, I mean Vermont. That's where I'm originally from. New England area, Boston, Vermont area. That's where I was born and raised and used to many feet of snow and negative temperatures. I'll take this any day. Guys, if you're enjoying videos like this, and I hope you are, consider subscribing and clicking that bell so you don't miss stuff. Yep, it's frosty. Not that bad. My poor trailer. I need to winterize that actually. I'm going to take the pressure washer out that is in there and mount it in here. So that is a hot version of the AR630. So I'm going to clean this area up. I have a rack coming from Beads Racks, and I will mount the pressure washer here, and I'm going to pipe hot water over to here as well. So I have cold water already here, but I'm going to pipe a hot water faucet, because basically the water runs right behind that cabinet there along that wall, and I can just pipe right into it and shark bite it and pex it all the way over here. That's what I did with the cold water, so I will do it with the hot water, and then we'll be able to wash vehicles with hot water. When I say hot water, our temperature here is set at 130, so by the time it comes out, it'll probably be about 100 degrees or so, and that's perfect. And here's the vehicle. So I believe I already put the video out on this. If I did, it'll be up in the corner. I'll link it. But we did a paint enhancement, and then we coated it with crystal serum light. We're going to put all this stuff out here. We're going to prep everything, our soap and all of that, and we'll get to washing it, seeing how the performance is on the coating, on all of the paint, the plastic, the wheels, and then we'll use a topper. Sorry, plants, you're going back out. So let's take a look around. It has a little bit of dirt and water spots and stuff on it. Nothing permanent, I don't believe. It is well cared for. The owner does take good care of it. Really not too bad. A little bit of, dirt and debris down there. Even the wheels look pretty decent. Yeah, you can see a little bit of dirt and buildup. The back, of course, is worse. But overall, really not too bad. So we're filling up our buckets with hot water. Let's get our pressure washer ready. I just don't like this mess. I'll be cleaning that up. Sudsy enough.
it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Not like petting it off.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice. So we just finished the wash process, and check that out. Nice. Very nice. The coating is holding up well. There's a few areas that it's sheeting more than others. Actually, just this one panel here. It's beading, but it slowly sheets. What we did is actually sprayed an APC on it to see if it was clogged, but I think this panel right here, I don't know what's going on. So we'll have to address that later. We'll see when it comes in next time. We're going to top it, of course, but we'll address that, because if this is not performing like the rest of it, we may next time actually recoat this panel, because everything else is performing exceptionally well. So that could just be user error, or I don't know, something is up. But everything else is great all the way down to the bottom. Everything is beading like crazy. You can see here, really nice tight beads. So that's Crystal Serum Light, one layer. Now we didn't coat it with EXO because customer opted out. So if they want to pay extra for a dual layer, that's what we do. But usually one layer of Crystal Serum Light is all that is needed. You don't dual layer Crystal Serum Light. You can put EXO on top of it if you want, or C2V3, or in this case, for a topper, instead of using C2V3, we're going to use Ignite Afterwash. Now this is designed to go on coatings also, waxes, sealants, or ceramic coatings. The last coat, or the last shampoo that we use, also is a maintenance shampoo to wash coatings. Now, I know some may say maybe the shampoo is masking, but what I did is an APC rinse. I dried the panel, rinsed it, dried it, and it's still acting the same way, so it's not because of the shampoo. The shampoo actually does clean well, and it's gentle for the coating, and it's designed for coatings. So, and Ignite Afterwash is also designed for coatings. So it's a great topper. You can use it as a drying aid, and as you can see, yeah, everything is drying nicely. There's no water spotting at all. Look at the paint. It looks crystal clear. So the owner is doing a great job maintaining it. It looks perfect. We're going to apply the rest of the Ignite. Blow dry tires, wheels, they're holding up really well also. They look awesome, they're beading. Didn't have to use any strong chemicals on the wheels. I just used the soap. I used the Geon tire cleaner, but that's it. No chemicals on the wheels. Everything cleaned up really easily. So the Yukon is dried. We just blew dry all of the cracks. Blew dry? That doesn't sound right. Use the blower, blow. God, it doesn't sound right. Dry. I blowed it dry. All right, so it's pulled in, it's dried. Now, I'm tackling a few things here. See the bug splats? Yeah, they didn't come off with the wash. Here's how to tackle those with a ceramic coating. You can use CarPro Essence Plus. This doesn't have abrasion in it, so it's non abrasive, but it does have polishing agents and it will restore coatings. It does have its own SiO2. See, it adds a layer of SiO2, and this can, in essence, heal coatings. What it's doing basically is just lightly cleaning them and laying down its own protection on top of it, you know, a layer of protection. It's not removing the coating. It's just lightly cleansing it and then adding another layer on top, almost like a topper. So it's like a topper polish. Now, check this out. I just did a small spot over here where there was some bug splatter, and I'm just going to butterfly that, and we're going to focus right there. So I'm just going to gently, with really no pressure, I'm just applying it and just lightly polishing the area. I'm going to go down this entire, face of the hood in just a moment. But what I'm going to do is remove that bug splat. If you need to put a little bit more pressure, just a little bit, you know, do least aggressive method first and keep checking your work. And this can be applied by machine on a coating as well, maybe, you know, a year in if it needs a little restoring. Nice. Okay. We're reducing it little by little. And there we go. Very nice. So that removes that little bug splat. And it's not going to harm the coating. Remember, ceramic coatings are not bulletproof. They are going to have bug splats, bird bombs, things like that. And you just have to get to them quickly. So there's a variety of products to use to care for your ceramic coating. And if you take care of it, it will last its intended durability. So Crystal Serum Light is a 3 to 5 year coating. Why is it 3 to 5? Because at the 3-year mark, usually we'll need to have it back in the shop. We'll do a full decon on it, which means we'll APC rinse it, we'll iron decon it, and not clay bar it, but at least do the chemical decons, wash it, and then check the coating. And if it's losing hydrophobic abilities, which some coatings do at that year mark, if they're a 5-year coating, they will lose its hydrophobic ability at that year mark. And you can not reapply Crystal Serum Light, but you apply a layer of EXO at that time. So you can layer EXO on top of this, but EXO is really an 18 to 24 month coating. So when you combine it with Crystal Serum Light, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go all the way up to the 5 years if you dual layer it. Not necessarily. So at the 3-year mark, that's when the customer can bring it in. And yes, you can charge them. You sell that as part of the complete service from the beginning. So our customers know that. So at the 3-year mark, they'll bring it in, and the price is actually reduced by half. So about $600, $500 to $600, depending on which coating it is. But usually around that price mark, we'll chemically decon it. If we need to lightly polish it, we will, but usually just an IPA panel wipe and then apply EXO right on top of that. So that's why we call it 3 to 5 years. That is the information that I received from G-Technic specifically, personally. So that's how I explained the ceramic coating part, 3 to 5 years. Always check. If it's a 5+ year coating, who knows what happens between those years. If the coating will start to kind of, not fail, but just lose its hydrophobic ability. It doesn't mean the coating's dead. It just means the hydrophobic layer is, the protection, the UV protection, the coating itself is still bonded. It's still there. It's just not as hydrophobic. It might be sheeting a lot more. Did it happen on that side? I don't think so. I think that's something else, because this is only about 6 months old, this coating. So we'll address that later. It may need actually just a light polish with the CarPro Essence Plus. It might restore it. So we'll see next time when it comes in. Everything else is performing exceptionally well. Just that one panel. So that's probably just us, user error. But we fix that. We don't just let that go, and we will fix that. She's done, looking beautiful. Tires and wheels are done. They are looking awesome. We just used a little bit of the Last Coat GO2, which is their graphene waterless wash detailer. I use it as a drying aid. I actually really like it as a drying aid. It works really well. I'm not one for waterless washing anyway, but this does work really nice. It's very hydrophobic, and as a rinseless, as a drying aid, it works exceptionally well. Really nice. Used the new Detail Firm Trim and Tire Care. This I used on the tires. It's a tad bit glossy. If you don't like glossy, Well, you may not like it, but it's up to you. You can always knock it down. I did knock it down with a towel, and now it just looks really, really nice. More of a slightly glossy satin, but that's, you know, subjective. We used the last coat, or the last soap, excuse me, and this stuff worked exceptionally well. So the Ignite Afterwash we used as the topper. So when this comes in another 3 months or so, we'll see how it is doing. But so far, the coating is holding up incredibly well. So just a few things to tackle, like the bugs up here. Now, I was thinking, this panel back here that you saw, that was just sheeting a lot more. It was the only panel. Everything else was super hydrophobic and beading. This panel wasn't. Now, it may be us. It could have been us. Maybe we did something or didn't do something and it wasn't applied correctly, but I doubt it. I doubt it, because here's what we do. We always start on this panel, work our way around, and we finish here. Either we do that panel first or we just finished on the door. One of these panels. These are always last. These are completely fine and acting incredibly hydrophobic. This is the only panel that is not. It may not have been us at all. Who knows what happened here in between washes, in between our maintenance. Maybe the owner did something, or maybe when it was brought into service at the dealership or a mechanic shop, something happened here. And I have really no way of knowing. If I ask, the customer usually is not going to know. They may or may not know. It's not something to worry about. If indeed next time this is performing the same way and it's just kind of weird, what I'll do is I will recoat it. I will basically wash it. I will IPA it to get any toppers off of it. And then I can lightly polish it, but I may not need to. G-Technic suggests, you know, at the 3-year mark to lightly polish it and apply, you know, the topper coating like EXO. In this case, because it's so fresh, what I could do is just panel wipe it, reapply EXO, or apply EXO V4. Not Crystal Serum Light, but EXO. And then you should be good. Now again, that'll get you the 2 years or so, but it'll probably reach up to that 3-year mark. Then we'll see what it needs to do. If it's still being hydrophobic and great, perfect. If not, then we'll tell the customer we're gonna have to just do a decon and do a quick layer of EXO, and we'll give him the dollar amount and see if he wants to go with it or not. But nonetheless, doesn't matter. This vehicle is being maintained by us. And who knows, the owner in a couple of years may even sell it, get something new. So it's all about communication with the owner. Talk to them, see what they want to do, but keep up on their vehicle if you're maintaining it like this. And these are areas that you just want to keep an eye on, because it doesn't seem like it was us, because it doesn't match, it doesn't make sense, it's not logical. So something happened here, and it's not the coating, and I don't think it's us. I think something happened in between the washes. So just something to keep in mind. But the Detail Firm trim and tire care on the tires, after I knocked them down with the towel, oh yeah, it looks much nicer, nice and fresh. So guys, if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. If you want links to any of the products that we're using, I will also list them down below, so go check those out. And don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss stuff. And I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Take care.